A young boy was listening to a psychologist. Psychologist was explaining about the problems and reactions of the people. He concluded that most of the problems, which seem to be large, are actually very small. In majority of cases, we overreact. Our overreaction makes our problems big. Young boy could not resist himself and asked the psychologist, within a little sarcastic tone, "Mr. Psychologist, either you are living a comfortable life and unable to feel the pain of others, or you are lying. If you are not lying, then please prove that my problem is small." Psychologist asked in a calm tone, "Tell me, dear, what is the problem?" He replied, "I lost my mother a year ago. Since then, I have been going through the darkest phase of my life." How can you say that losing a mother is a small problem? Psychologist understood the issue. He asked the boy to come on the stage. Then he asked the boy to pick up a glass of water. He said, "Are you facing any issue holding the glass?" Boy said, "Of course not. Why should I?" Psychologist said, "Now if you have to hold it for 15 minutes, will face any issue?" Boy said, "Not really. It may feel a bit uncomfortable." Then psychologist asked, "If you keep holding this glass for 2 hours?" Boy said, "Of course, my hand will start paining." Psychologist again asked, "Suppose if you keep holding the same glass for 24 hours? He replied, "It will be very hard to do that. It may even damage the muscles of my hand. I may have extreme pain for many days." Psychologist replied, "It is not the weight of glass which is causing pain, but the pain is due to your wish to keep holding that glass of water for a longer period." In the same way, problems may be serious, but our attitude of handling those problems makes them more painful. Only keep thinking and living in the past memories will not solve anything, but it will get you into a trap of many new problems on the mental, physical, and professional level. Gradually, you'll find yourself surrounded by a circle of problems, excuses, and more problems. This is certainly not the way a mindful person should think. A mindful person accepts the reality and move on. But an average person decides to live with that problem forever, which makes the problem extremely painful. He further explained to the boy, "Please remember, thinking about a problem is the easiest way to get into a victim mode without solving anything. But in the case of any problem, we have only two options. The first is, if the problem can be solved, we should see it with a solution-oriented mindset and start taking steps for the solution. Second, if it is something which is not in our control, like someone's death, market crash, pandemic, natural disaster, or any such problem, we should immediately accept the reality and move on as soon as possible. We should feel gratitude for whatever we have. This is the only way to keep our mind peaceful and productive. By subscribing my channel, you can show your love for me, and by sharing with others, you can also show your love for your loved ones. Thank you.